Hey everyone, what's up? It's Fire Elemental here. So today we have the 6-star challenge. So for those of you who aren't aware of what is going on here, Kabam released their profile thing accidentally on purpose, who knows, of 6 stars. Now a 6-star rank 2 Angela is stronger than a rank 5 max 5-star. Rank 5 max 5-star, same thing. Angela by quite a, well, not quite a decent amount, but it's noticeable. So basically, a single 6-star at rank 1, level 25, I think it is, I forget, but basically is going to be the equivalent of a rank 4 5-star. So basically, if you get unlucky enough to pull Daredevil Netflix, you're going to have a rank 4 equivalent of a rank 4 5-star on Daredevil Netflix. Have fun! Alright, so during this fight, I'm doing what I call an LOL tactic, because honestly, you don't want to do this on normal fights, but you want to do it otherwise. So for instance, we're pushing her to a first, and as close to her second as we can. Then we dash back like here. We want to try to avoid parrying, but it's a long fight, as you can tell by the time of the video. I don't go on and on at the end. I actually end the video as soon as we're there. But so as you guys noticed, kind of broke the fourth wall there. Yes, I am recapping it because I'm not going to talk during this video. It was very long, very frustrating, and there's no way I'm going to do this for a 6th time. I tried it before, and I messed up around 250 hits without Mystic Dispersion. Equipped it much better. Honestly, I would not do this without a Mystic Dispersion. Mine's rank 4 out of 5, but so yeah, I had to pause the video in a sec, so we'll be back. We'd be back, and then we pause it, and then we're back. But yeah, unfortunately, we had to turn notifications off because we didn't want him to keep asking to interrupt the video again. But yeah, there's Cypher, longtime friend. Shout out to Cypher in case he actually sees this. Whoop whoop. Alright, so now we're just going to keep going. Now, the interesting thing about Angela is when she gets that Fury, she can bring you down really quickly. Like, blocking her attack, even parrying, does like 30% of your health if she has that Fury. So you really don't want to parry or block. But the worst thing is when she gets the regen behind the armor up buffs or Fury buffs, or in that case precision. I really wanted to rush in, but I'm like, no, I'm at 99 hits. I don't want to have to use units to try this again. But yeah. See, ideally I would have played that better since I can't regen that health, but yeah. So, definitely, I think Scarlet Witch is the only 1-star that can pull this off. The only other one I could think of is Wolverine because of the regen, but at the same time, I don't think his bleed could also pass Angela's regen, and the fact that Scarlet Witch is the only 1-star mystic, at least from the usual pool, instead of that other crystal they did, but so, to my knowledge, she's the only one that can pull it off, but it's really a crazy fight. If you guys haven't done it, I suggest you do it. I know dual skirmish is going on. You don't get any points for winning against her in dual skirmish, which really sucks. You don't even get battle chips or gold for winning against a 6-star, since this is technically not supposed to be out. At least I'm assuming, since it's not on the dual list, and Kabam hasn't even talked about it, but yeah. But, I mean, I think it's worth a few units if you want to try or use those dual credits from solo events. I actually did a decent amount before. So I posted that picture of in one of the chats in the old XLM chat. They responded like, why? Why? I love XLM. Still one of my favorite allies. It sucks that it had to close down, but, you know, it's whatever, I suppose. So, as you can see, we're getting pretty low on health. I try to keep it proportionate, like, she's down to lower health, so to be more correct, I'm down to lower health, I can't mess up till she's going down to that health, can't parry, etc., etc. But this was honestly a really hard fight. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't that hard, it was just repeating the same thing, but still, 11-minute fight. That's about the same width of getting 700 hits in LOL. That doesn't seem right. No, 16 hits. Alright, that's why it seemed off. Alright, even so, still. I mean, against Star-Lord, while using Storm, it took me 16 minutes, I believe, to get 700 or 684. It's 784 or 684. I forget hits. But anyway, yeah. So, then, here's a perfect example of what I was talking about with the regen. Look at this. Oh, nullified. Ah, darn it. It's not a perfect example. I lied. Anyway, but... So, as you guys know, the Void Crystals were coming out, so I always like to be online when the new crystals come out so I can see the polls. And what I got a kick out of was they released a Sentry Crystal instead of the Void Crystal. And for those of you who didn't hear about this, basically Void Crystal came out, started the arena, 5-star crystal, and the Grandmaster featured crystal for 300 units for Void. Now, however, the 5-star crystal was... Sure, it's called Void, but it's like the Pokemon White and Black game. They have Reshiram, the White Legendary, on the Pokemon Black game. It's like, oh, gotcha, switcheroo. So they released the Sentry Crystal a second time. Now, I got a kick out of this because like a few times people didn't realize it, and they were opening up Sentry Crystals and getting Sentry. Like, one guy pulls 6 Void Crystals. Oh, wow, that's really confusing. It has Sentry, but it's called Void, so I'm just going to refer to as Sentry's Crystal instead, because otherwise it's going to get way too confusing. But basically, he pulled 2 Sentry from the Void. Then there was another person later on, past the 15-minute mark, where they took it down and then released it like 5 minutes after that or something. I'm not quite sure about the last number, but yeah. Somebody pulled 3 Voids out of 3 5-star featured crystal for Voids. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, they also had him before because it showed just 3 normal dupes. So someone's out there with a dupe at least 60 Void. What I really like about Void is how he can reverse regen, so this is really good to be an attacker when it comes to Buffet nodes, Arc Overload, or in that LOL fight with X-23. Legacy actually redid the easy path, I'm assuming. I only saw the picture. 13 revives to get the X-23, nice, but I don't think I'd really do that just to get a video, but I mean, it's not that much after all. Just the time is more of the issue. But anyway, besides that, he kills X-23 LOL with Void in 102 hits. I got a real kick out of that. Another fun thing was I saw a video by, I forget who actually, but it's in another chat I'm in. He faced 5-star rank 4 Mephisto and killed them in like 30 seconds with Void, so that was pretty cool. So Void definitely has his uses. He might be nice for facing Majik as a boss, or Mephisto as a boss, or mini-boss. So he definitely has his uses, but I don't know about ranking him up to rank 4. It's like, on one hand, I'm not sure about his prestige, so I can't say too much. But, like, somebody asked me if they should rank 4 AOU Ultron, the non-LOL version, or Void, which they pulled and had an Awakening Gem for. I told them to hold off till more info was released. Let me know in the comments what you would have done, but I think I'd probably pick Ultron just because he doesn't have a double immune and stuff, but yeah. So we're approaching the end of the fight. We only got a few minutes left. At this point, I'm like, oh my goodness, we're going to pull it off. We're actually going to beat a 6-star with a 1-star. And that was a great feeling. And then I saw the regen. I'm like, oh no. No, no, no. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, we can't go to the second special. No, there's the armor up. No. Alright, it's not like she's gonna get... Oh, no, she's getting more regen. It's like, oh, it was so clutch. It's like, okay, cancel this. Oh, no. Fury. What am I gonna do? That canceled, and now she's up to 11%, 12%. Just keeps climbing and climbing. It's like, okay, she's at 1 health thing left. Oh, she got another one. More regen. Great. At this point, I'm like, come on. I haven't taken any damage in like 200 hits. Help me out here. Just let her die. But now is definitely, it's like now I'm evading back and forth, just trying to repeat that pattern. At this point, I'm thinking, alright, we can do this. We got this. 4 hits. Oh, 3. Should have done 4. Oh, well. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's like, we know what's going to happen. We know it's going down. They're gone. So I guess I should probably start on the outro. So guys, let me know if you're going to do the 1-star challenge with Scarlet Witch. And let me know if you're going to do another champ. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Share with your friends. Just so they can see the photo at the end, I suppose. And this is Fire Elemental, or Water Elemental, signing out, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya!